are going to have excursions around 3 Russian cities: Sызrань, Pyatigorsk, and Sivay. And all of them, they're located in different places in our huge country. So sometimes you will still watch me, because I will just change destinations, but still. So maybe we will be able to start with amazing city in the south of Russia. It is called Pyatigorsk. Probably you maybe heard something about it. So beautiful volunteer Miroslava, she will be more than happy to show her hometown to you guys. So we will start just in several minutes. But please tell me, did you like our previous walkings around Samara city, around squares, around embankment? I hope that you like it. So we will be live soon. We're just waiting for the connection, for the internet connection. I hope it will be done very, very soon. So guys, I hope you liked today's Russian language class, because I really like it. It was really useful for me as well, because I'm Russian, but it still was useful even for me, even if I'm Russian nation. So we are waiting for the internet connection, and soon, just in maybe 1 minute, you will see beautiful Pyatigorsk. You know that here in Russia we have just 2 series about Pyatigorsk city. It is located, if I'm not mistaken, it is located in the south of Russia, where beautiful scenery of Caucasus. Do you know Caucasus? Caucasus is mountains that are located in the south, close to the Black Sea, between Black and the Caspian Sea of the Russian part. So we are more than happy to show you Pyatigorsk. 3, 2, 1.
Только рядышком стой. Hello, my name is Tanya. I'm studying in Samara University, but now I am in my hometown, is Pyatigorsk, and today I will show you this city and tell you about it. Pyatigorsk is a very beautiful resort city, as well as an scientific, cultural and touristic center of the Caucasus mineral waters. It is situated in Stavropol region and the North Caucasus. It is situated among 5 mountains at the foot of the mountain of Mashuk. Let's start our walk with Island Herb Pavilion. The pavilion was built on the highest point of Mikhalkovsky spur of Mashuk mountain in 1831. The project of the Ailos Greek alcove was designed in 1830 by architect brothers Bernadazzi in the fashionable style of ancient temples. A sculpture of Ailos was to be erected in the center of the Ailo alcove on a pedestal. In Iran, the Island Herb, a musical instrument, was widely known, and the head of the district administration, Fyodor Kondrey, proposed it as replacement of the sculpture. A pair of simple Island herbs were placed in a round wooden box and could be turned at a certain angle to the wind. Vibrators of thickness of different thickness were caused by air jets and depending on the spring on the wind. They could be quiet or loud. Later, an electromechanical musical device controlled by the wind was installed on the down of the alcove.
Да. Hi everyone. Can you hear me? Ладно, очень плохо слышно. I hope can you see me? Alright, let's get started. My name is Vika, and today I would like to tell you about my cozy town. The town while I am now is called Sibay. Sibay is a small town in the Republic of Bashkortostan. Bashkortostan is a part of the Russia, but it was its own precautions such as language, tradition, and holidays. For example, даже не знаю, ну хорошо, потом. И now I will tell you in detail about the place where I will locate it. You can see the monument of a horseman on a horse. This monument is a copy of large monument which is located on the banks of the Bela River in the city of Ufa. Ufa is the capital of Bashkortostan. This particular monument dedicated to the Bashkir soldiers who participated to the patriotic war of 1812 when the Russian Empire was attacked by Napoleon. As you can see, this is not just a soldier, he is on the horse because since ancient times the Bashkir were famous for their skilled riders. An interesting fact is that the monument itself is made of materials extracted from the quarry which is located near the city. The city was originally founded by quarry workers and the street on which are located is named after them, namely the street of Gornякov. Gornякov means quarry workers. Now I give the floor to my friend.
It's Samara National Research University in the boiling port of our university. I hope that you liked the previous excursions around Petigorsk and around Sibay. So the next city is Syzran. Syzran is just a small town that is located in Samara region. You just need to cross the Volga River to reach the destination, this small city. I don't know why it's called Syzran, and probably our volunteer Vanya, he will tell you the secret why it is Syzran. So you know that Volga River, it is a long river, and the different coast, they're located far away, and there are not so many bridges for the crossing the huge river. So Syzran is located on the other coast instead of.
Check please chat. Как начать напишем. Давай. Hello, my name is Vanya. I'm volunteer of summer school and I will broadcast from Syzran. Syzran is the third city of Samara region. Syzran is located about 115 kilometers from Samara in the west. And now we are in a historical center of our city. You can see the main site of our city. This is Kremlin. Artem, take me camera. This is Kremlin, the main site of our city. Let's go closer. Syzran was founded in 1683 year by by the order of Peter the First. Now we see a monument of founder of my city. He is Grigory Kozlovsky. Grigory Kozlovsky founded a fortress with seven towers, and one tower was stone. However, six wooden stores were destroyed during the terrible fire in 1906 year. During the terrible fire, you can see the emblem of our city. This is a bull with corn. This emblem gave the Yekaterin the Great for successful trading. First, take my tablet. Let's go next. First, Southern Kremlin was a castle to protect river ways from free Cossacks. But soon Southern became a trade point in the middle Volga. Now we are walking near the monument of people who took part in the war in the Second World War. About 40,000 people from Southern took part in this terrible war, and about 11,000 people was died. It was terrible war for our city. So in 1943 year, single Henkel dropped several bombs on our city, and recently one bomb was found during the building of new embankment. Then I will show this building. Now we can see a monument for people who took part in the Great Patriotic War. The same monuments there are in many cities of our countries in Russia. Next, I want to show you monument for people who took part in the local wars. For example, in Afghanistan, Angola, Chechnya, and many others during the Soviet time. Near this monument, you can see the Church of Christmas. This is one of the old church of our city. For example, this is a site of monument for honor people who take part in Afghanistan. Southern Kremlin stands on the place around this place there are three rivers. For example, this is Syzranka. On the other side of the river you can see one district of our city. This district is the Syzran. The Syzran is famous of their tomatoes. Even in season, in August, usually be a festival of southern tomatoes. Also, I want to show you in front of us you can see the Volga. Therefore, the Southern Kremlin stand on the place with three rivers. Also, we can see Southern Man Voznesensky Monastery. This is the oldest monastery of our city. During the civil war in Russia, there was a concentration lager in this place, and during the Soviet government, this monastery didn't work.
Соревнования выиграть? Типа хорош?
Большие буквы.
Continue our work on academic gallery. Now there is a restaurant and insect museum with a large collection of local and exotic butterflies, as well as even live exhibits, snakes, owls, and chameleons. But its history goes back and a long way. In Italy, where there was a small spring in the form of a well on the side of the gallery, which was explored over time and began to take health baths there. At the moment, the gallery does not function as before, but it is still a place for walking and recreation. Now we are on Mount Mashuk, and I tell you about it. One is most visited place in Pyatigorsk. It's Mount Mashuk. There is a TV tower standing on the top of the mountain. The higher of the Mashuk mountain in 993 meters. Above sea level, the peaks of Pyatigorsk is formed as a result of volcanic activity. Part of Mount Mashuk was created by mineral springs that leave salt. Mount Mashuk in Pyatigorsk is dotted with tunnels. Mineral waters have healing properties. That is why drinking galleries and mineral baths are built here. In Pyatigorsk TV tower, it's highest tower in Europe because it's situated in a peak Mount Mashuk. During clean weather, you can see Mount Elbrus, but now closely, and this mount we don't see. It's very sorry. This is wonderful view, this place.
So it's me again, and we're still at Samara National Research University. It looks like we travel in time, but no, we're just located in different points. So, did you like Pettigorsk, Syzran and Sibai? I hope so, because I really like it. So then you will still walking around Pettigorsk city and see other
Sightseeing.
and see other sightseeing. Thanks for my help because Masha is on the other side of the screen and she helps to stream.
Hello.
Hello guys. And then just in several minutes you will travel again to Pettigorsk, but now we're still here. You're still with me. I'm still Lara and I'm still streaming from the boiling pot of our university. And what do you think, guys, about those things that you've already seen? What about beautiful fountains, beautiful Kremlins, and the views of the scenery from the Pettigorsk and seeing place? What do you think? Is it different from your sightseeing in Finland, in Japan or Australia? Or probably where? From which place do you watch us? Probably Korn, do you watch us? Are you watching? Are you in Thailand, in Bangkok, or are you in Ratchaburi, or probably guys who are watching us from Samara? Do you like it? Because Russia is a big country and we have so many sightseeings in our territory. We have not only St. Petersburg, Moscow, or Kazan, or Vladivostok. There are many points like Sochi, like Yekaterinburg, like Samara, and like other cities. So don't miss these beautiful excursions around different cities like Syzran, like Sibai, like Pettigorsk, and of course Samara city. Samara is the real heart of Russia because our region has the shape of the heart. So I hope that because we have the shape of the heart, I hope that you will love not only Samara city but of course our online summer school. So we just will join Pettigorsk in several minutes. Don't miss this amazing excursion on the sea. So we're still waiting for the internet connection going well. So do you have any questions? I don't know about Samara or probably other cities, or maybe about summer school. I will be happy to answer all of them. Or probably do you have many questions to the volunteers, to me, to managers?
We have a question from YouTube.
Okay.
Somebody asked why Volga river is so big.
I don't know. It's just like a history. It just happened that the Volga River is not only so big, it's so huge, it's so long, and actually it's a really deep river. So we're just like a happy people who have so amazing scenery, so amazing landscapes, amazing nature, and we are really proud. And now it's plus 35 degrees in Samara, and we are more than happy that we can swim in the Volga, that we can just enjoy the nature and our huge and absolutely our Volga river.
Our participants say that beautiful landscapes, yes.
Yes, you're right. Because we have trees, we have other kinds of landscapes, we have Volga River, and actually we also have mountains. I've already mentioned that we have the Zhiguli mountain. It's located maybe around only 50 kilometers away from Samara. It's not so. I know that they're not so high as probably like Caucasus Mountains that I've mentioned before, but it's still amazing because you can just go hiking, for example, and then after hiking you can just relax and take it easy, just go to the swim and just swimming for around more than 1 hour in the river. And we really value it. It's just our value. We're proud of it. We're proud of our nature. We're proud of our region, and of course we are Russians, so that's why we are proud of our country because Russia is the biggest country, and we have taiga, we have tundra, and we have other kinds of nature. And if you will travel around Russia, you will see of course, you will be shocked. You will be shocked about the places, the territories, and you will be shocked about the weather. But it's our value. It's the value not only of us as Russians. It's also the value and as a nation. It's a value of Russian nation. So, do you have any other questions? I will be more than happy to answer all of them.
Yes, why Russian girls so beautiful?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because Russian, not only girls, maybe because we have such value, like from the roots of our предки. I'm sorry for my English. Yes.
Бабушкас.
From our babushkas, from our grandmothers, from our grandparents, and maybe thanks to climate, because I don't know. We have different nations in our country, like Yakuti, like Tatari, and so on and so on. I don't know, maybe you need to Google it. Maybe we have other questions? While we're waiting for the internet connection, we'll go, right?
Yes, 1 minute and we will start.
Okay, so now we're just waiting for the other kind of our excursion, and then we will continue to.
That's good.
Камнем на дне одну из них. Напишем, когда говорить.
Все, тихо.
Давай.
Надо? Все? So we came to the sculpture that is a symbol of the Caucasian mineral water, the eagle sculpture. The eagle sculpture was installed on Mount Goryacha. A nameless hot spring had been flowing from the crack under the stone, on which the sculpture is mounted. The speed its ambiguous beauty soon after its appearance in 1901. The eagle began to gain popularity. It appeared in books, on postcards, on magazine and newspaper page. You can see people which take photography because it's so popular place in Pyatigorsk. Like the Eiffel Tower, which Parisians first saw as a structure that disfigured the city, and then took as a symbol of the French capital. The eagle gradually won the right to be a symbol of the Caucasus mineral water. This very beautiful sculpture. Mount Mushuk. Beautiful view.
We're still in Sibay. Now, let's go. The next place I would like to tell you about is the singing fountain. Yes, at the moment it looks like just a fountain, but that's only until the evening comes. Sibaya is called the city of students and old people. This is due to the fact that there are many colleges and universities here. God, they're so happy. I want to. Just outside the city, there are gardens and cottages where people plant vegetables, flowers, fruits. So the fountain, it's not large, but it's for clean water, which is drink by animal and birds. And can you see two kids swim there? Clean and delicious water in everywhere in the city. You can drink and directly from the tap without any filter or addition cleaning. In the evening, when everyone goes out from the walk, the fountain comes to life. Classic music sound from the speaker and the backlights turn on. Walking here is very pleasant and fresh, and I give the floor to my friend. Sorry. It's me again. And the next place I would like to tell you is Singing Fountain. Yes, at the moment it looks like just a fountain, but it's only until the evening here. Evening comes. So kids so happy and they want to ладно, now this is Sibaya is called the city of students and old people. This is due to the fact that there are many colleges and universities here. The city is very quiet and safe, so you can walk here and play. Just outside the city there are gardens and cottages where people plant vegetables, flower and fruits. So the fountain. It is not large, but it flows clean water, which is drank by animals and birds, and kids swim. Clean and delicious water is everywhere in the city. You can drink it directly from the tap without any filters or additional cleaning. In the evening, where everyone goes out from a walk, the fountain comes to life. Classical music sounds from the speakers and the backlights turn on. Walking here is very pleasant and fresh. And again, give the floor to my friend.
Что говорить? Напишу. Are you ready, guys? Давай. Okay. Hello, that's again Vanya. And the next site of Sezren, I want to show you the Kazan Cathedral. The cathedral was founded in 1886 year by the donations of Christians. And you can see this cathedral outside. We can't go inside because it is forbidden to go inside with camera. And I suggest to walk around this. The cathedral very nice built as both outside and inside. There are many beautiful icons and frescoes. I have already spoken that in the first of 20th century was terrible fire. It destroyed all wooden buildings inside. One of stone buildings were saved. One of them is Sezren Cathedral Church. Let's cross that street and we can see this cathedral on the other side. Now we see Raymond Road. This is very often in Russia. Let's go further. One interesting fact about Sezren fire in the start of 20th century. The city legends tells that there was one old woman that cooked jam into free fire in his house, and it was windy and dry weather. Therefore, fire was terrible and quickly, and only several buildings were saved. Let's go further. Now we see this is totally perfect in our city. I wanted to show you some after the fire started new buildings. All new buildings in Sezren were stone, and now we will see one of these buildings. It is Hotel of Two Brothers. Wait, Dick, I need information of his surname. There was brothers Volgushevich. Now in this building there is a medical college that's very popular around Sezren students. Let's crossing the Soviet Street. One interesting fact: the Soviet streets before revolution is called Big Street because there were many different stone houses. You can find more information of these buildings in the internet. Also, you can see the cathedral inside by using Google Maps. okay. I checking my messenger. Also, on the other side of road, we can see Southern Museum, Southern Regional Museum. But it is closed now due to quarantine time and coronavirus. In this museum, you can see many things of, for example, of ancient time and many remains of million times ago. For example, million times ago, in the territory of Samara region, there was an ancient sea, and in our museum there is a remain of ichthyosaur. Also, you can see many exhibits of animals and flowers in our region. Oh, please show this weapon. This is reproduction of weapon in Southern Kremlin. Due to, despite of Southern Kremlin was war object, only one time Kremlin took part in the war conflict during the Yemelyan Pugachev revolution. In any other time it was only trade city. Oh, figure sport club. Please show this river. I have spoken that Southern Kremlin stands on a place of three rivers. One of them is Krymza. Therefore, Krymza, Volga, and Syzranka. Syzranka in front of us. I think. Okay, next turn. Bye.
We continue our walk around of the Petygorsk, and distance from Petygorsk Samara it's 1500 kilometers. It's very long, and now we will pass is a Chinese alcove. In the western part of mountain Goryacha, at its very top there is a single metal alcove which is called the Chinese Pavilion. If it offers a beautiful panorama of the snowy mountain of Caucasus. We don't see today because cloudy, and a beautiful view of mountains Beshtau and Mashuk, as well as the city of Pyatigorsk. Over the past decades, this place has become a favorite of many people. It is very beautiful and inspiring. This is Mount Mashuk, this is Beshtau, and view of the Petygorsk. This place is permeated with romance and a sense of freedom, which are so loved by people in the Caucasus mineral water and the broad Caucasus. I think photographers love to come here to capture the fantastic panorama of Petygorsk against Mhm. And I want to tell you about Mount Bistau. From its base, 5 spurs shoot up to the sky, and translation from the Turkic, Bistau means 5 mountains. They are called Big and Small Tau, God Rocks, Two Brothers, and Shaggy. From a single wall and in good weather, are visible from afar, while from different sides of the world. Bistau is the highest point of Caucasus mineral water, 40,000 meters. Worldwide famed Bistau broad mineral water source reach inaccessible inventory of Helen waters Bistau-Gorsky and Inozemцы. Since the 19th century, the Russian nobility went here in the summer to trade on the water. The purpose of the trip was not only to improve your health and enjoy the beauty of the Caucasus. Recreation in the picturesque places was an integral part of social life. And now I give the word my colleague in another.
Again in Sibay. We came to the local Big Bang. As you can see, it's currently under reconstruction. So good, but that doesn't stop me from telling you more about it. The name, its structure is Kurante. Kurante mean chimes. They were built from the purpose of the project from the city's welfare. Sometimes meeting and town events are held here, but mostly they just show the time. This is the main function of the watch. Here's the square nearby. We go. It's a square. You can see the monument. There's the monument to the national hero of Bashkortostan. The hero's name is Salavat Yulayev. He was the liberator of the Bashkir people during the reign of Ekaterina the Great. We have been studying his biography science childhood. At school we have a special subject dedicated to the history of culture to Bashkortostan. We also study Bashkir and Tatar language at school. This is mandatory because Bashkir is the second official language of Bashkortostan. Bashkir is spoke by almost the entire population and is a cultural asset. The culture of this republic is very rich and diverse. we have our own legends, fairy tales and heroes, and we will talk about it later. And you can see the monument, it's a Solotki life. So and I gave the floor to my friend.
Now we came to the observation place, and here you can see part of the city Pyatigorsk and mountains. And if we'll during clear weather, we will can see Mount Elbrus, but now cloudy, and we don't see this mount. Here is a fontaine, beautiful fontaine, and this place. And now I tell you about Mount Elbrus. Elbrus is the highest peak in Europe. Elbrus was formed more than 1 million years ago. It used to be an active volcano, and there are still disputes about whether it is extinct or just sleeping. In favor of the version about a dormant volcano, the fact that not hot masses are preserved in its depths and warm up the thermal springs. In the depths of Elbrus are born and saturated, which is the famous mineral waters of the resort of the Northern Caucasus. The Elbrus, it's mountained with two hands. The height of the eastern top of the mountain is 56.21 meters. The western 56.42 meters. Between them lies the saddle, which is inferior to the peaks in height of 300 meters. The white cover of Elbrus consists of more than 18 glaciers. Now we are to the beginning of the park Tsvetnik. It's beginning this beautiful fountain, and here as well as Mount Mashuk you can see. And now I give the word. My friend is
Hello again. Uh, we reach the end of the park. We are good. The park ends with the main square in the city. All major holidays and events of the city are held here, such as City Day, Victory Day, Harvest Day, and etc. You can also see the monument with the animal. It's a mother. No, or you not see. Doesn't see. It's a mother. The mother is a symbol, mascot of the city and depicted on the flag. Our city. Many Bashkir fairy tales and legends are associated with this animal. This animal is described in fairy tales as small but proud and very smart. Since the city is surrounded by stopped and mountain, there are a lot of the animals here. It was a short story about the things and history of Sibay city. I was with you today. Thank you for attention, and I hope it was interesting and information.
One of the most famous and oldest attraction in Pyatigorsk is the cool and shady grotto of Diana. It's artificial grotto. It was built in the southern part of the Park Tsvetnik in honor of a very interesting event. In the summer of 1829, General George Emmanuel organized a military expedition to the foot of Elbrus. Back in the hot water, the general ordered two 6-foot cast iron plates with inscription in Russian and Arabic. However, General Emmanuel encountered great difficulty in delivering the plates to the camp of Elbrus. Thereupon they were installed in Pyatigorsk in this artificial grotto. This plate it's a very beautiful place and love this place. People and visitors and people of Pyatigorsk very like this place and often walk here. And now we come to the beginning of the park Tsvetnik. Here you can see Mount Mashuk. Beautiful place. And
one again. Here it is the main square of all city. Lenin Square. Let's go. You can see drum set in honor of Alexei Nikolaevich Tolstoy. This is a famous brother of outstanding poet Lev Tolstoy. And in the first of 20th century, he built drum set for our house. Alexei Nikolaevich Tolstoy was mecenat and he donated many money for our city. Let's walk around this square. This square is called Square of Lenin because on this square we can see monument of leader of revolution in our city, Vladimir Lenin. Also near this square we can see, please show this park Gnomik. This is very popular place of silent children, but it is closed due to quarantine times. Let's get closer to monument of Lenin. Near the monument we can see build of Southern administration. I don't know is it such a work or no, because it's coronavirus, different ordinary usually things are changed. Many monuments there are in many cities because so time was cold Nikolai Khrushchev, cult of Lenin was destroyed. Okay, now I suggest to go close to all of outstanding people of our city. Next, we will crossing this Soviet Street. Also, I want to say that all Soviet Street, around all Soviet Street, you can see different old buildings, and it is interesting to visit it. So, Square of Lenin is the famous place for different festivals. For example, here happens Day of our city. It's about 8 September. And here happens festival of music in Middle Volga and Southern tomatoes. Speak great здание. This is administration of all. This is a building of our administration. I think it is not interesting. For example, in front of us we can see old building too. This is, for example, so we can get closer and see many tables of with information of this house. From Soviet government to give Southern honor name. On this table, on this wall, you can see some historic facts of our city. So, in the 8th century, Southern was railway center of all roads. This is some outstanding achievements of our city. For example, This you can see ice arena in all season. It was built about 2015 year. Okay, now I suggest return to pedestrian crossing and visit the nearest park, Kuznetsky Park. During the walking, I tried to remember some interesting facts about Sizen. For example, now Sizen is the third city of Samara region. Population of Sizen about 170 people, 70,000 of people. For example, in Samara more than 1 million. In Sizen, Sizen is a small industrial city. There are oil refinery station and high machinery plant. Also in Sizen there are two filials of Samara universities.
Yes.
For example, this is Technical University and Economic University. But the famous university in our city is Sizen Helicopter School. This is helicopter school is famous in all the world. For example, many foreign students study in this school, and let's go quickly and we go in Kuznetsky Park. In Kuznetsky Park there is one monument of civil war in Russia, because Sizen was center of civil war. There are some war conflicts and some generals stay, for example, Tukhachevsky stayed in Sizen. Okay. Also, I want to say that Sizen sometimes call as capital of tomatoes in the Middle Volga. So ordinarily tomato in Sizen weight 1 kilogram. There is a park now, but it is unfortunately closed. Let's cross into this street. In front of us we can see school number 10. Yeah.
Maybe.
Let's I show my assistant Artem. Hello, this is Artem.
Hello.
Please tell what is your most popular place in Sizen?
Oh, it's a good question. I don't know. Maybe it's.
The good joke in Sizen that the most popular place in Sizen is railway station. For example, if you want to visit this city, you can take train in Samara and go in Sizen.
Yes.
Let's go to close the monument. I don't know what is it. Monument?
It is a new building.
Yeah, it is new building. I hope that in this park there is a monument. Что там? This is a monument to honor of a famous Russian poet, Lebedevich. Okay, let's go next. We are close. Oh, all right. In front of us we can see monument of heroes in the Civil War. Civil War was during 1970 to 1921 year, and it was terrible time of Russian history. In this park, many Russian teenagers and young people like to relax because there are many trees that create shadows in hot weather. So in Sazran today is 35 degrees. However, today is cloudy. So that this is summer in Sazran and in all Russia is very hot. Temperature of 35 degrees is normal in this month. Okay, now you can see monument of heroes in Civil War, and on this moment I end my translation. Thank
Finally, we reached the central part of the park Цветник. The Lermontov drinking. Gallery, Lermontov drinking gallery with mineral spring is located here. This park has recently been restored, and in front of galleries there is a platform where various local bands and artists arrange concerts in the evenings. Цветник Park is a favorite recreation place for residents and guests of Pyatigorsk. This is the oldest park in the city. Since 2001, the entrance to the park has been decorated with an elegant metal fence with an arch and lanterns designed by Pyatigorsk architect Yuri Stoforganov. This arch staying on beginning the park. This park is a beautiful place. Here is a fountain, flowers, very beautiful flowers composition. This park very favorite people. They went here, which listen music on the evening and poems and good place for recreation people. So beautiful. This was the end of our walk. I hope you like it. Pyatigorsk, and next time you will walk around it in real. Thank you for attention. I give the world.
So guys, it's me again, and I'm still at Samar National Research University. So I hope that you like all the destinations that we've shown you. Syzran, Sibay, and Pyatigorsk. 3 different cities in just one time. Can you believe it? And also, one more city, Samara. Samara National Research University. We're located here, and our online summer school takes place here. So we hope that you really enjoyed this not so long trip in 3 Russian different cities. And thanks to our amazing volunteers team that made it possible. And thanks you for joining us, for joining our stream, and that you've been watching us. And I hope that you will be watching our next streams, our next walkings, and then will be something interesting. So don't miss anything, don't miss our classes, don't miss our cultural program, and then I hope you will like it. So see you soon. And